Hey guys, okay, so today for our main math part of our main math lesson, we're going to look at problem solving with multiplication. That is our focus today, is to come out of this being able to look at a problem a little bit differently, to really think through it and ask yourself questions, just like what you do when you're reading. You monitor your reading by making annotations. It's kind of the same thing. You ask yourself questions as you're kind of reading through a problem, and that really helps you solve it. Okay, and there's going to be some key words that I really want us to look at when we're talking about multiplication too, that we'll point out after this video. But just kind of follow along and listen, and I want you to maybe approach problem solving a little differently, and maybe this will help you. The PTA is hosting movie night this Friday. They will be serving ice cream sandwiches as a snack. What kind of questions does this make you ask yourself? Okay, so I want you to think about it. You might ask, I don't think I even wrote this one. How many did they buy? So how many ice cream sandwiches did they buy altogether? How many will each person get? Do you get more than one ice cream sandwich? Do the parents get any? I even thought afterwards, it's a movie night. What movie are they watching? Okay. What time does it start? There's so many questions just this little statement can make you ask. And do those kind of things just like you would do when you're reading. Do those things when you're solving a problem. Okay, so here's another part of it. 89 students will be attending movie night. Okay, so now we know how many kids will be there. The PTA ordered 24 boxes of ice cream sandwiches. Okay, so 24 boxes. Now, I want you to make sure you notice right down here, there's 8 ice creams. That's what that means right there, that 8. It means that there's 8 ice creams in a box. All right, right here also it says 8-pack. There's another place you can find that, okay? And so we have 24 boxes and there's 8 ice creams in every single box. All right, so what can we figure out with this information? Well, guys, we can figure the total number of ice cream sandwiches that they bought by multiplying the 24 boxes and times the 8 per box, or the 8 ice cream sandwiches per box. So when I look at this problem, I try to almost do mental math, and this is how I think about it. I I think about breaking it up. And I broke up this 24 and I said, okay, that 2 has a value of 20. And if I do 20 times 8, I know 2 times 8 is 16. And then I put the 0 on the end, 160. And then I do the 4 times 8, that equals 32. So 160 plus 32, there's 192 ice cream sandwiches. And guys, you could have used any strategy at this point to multiply that we've learned so far. You could use the area model where you draw the boxes and it's organized. You could do partial products. You could do the standard algorithm. You know how to do all of those now. Okay, so I use partial products. Now, so they have 192 total ice cream sandwiches. All right, they could lay them out, and everybody you could tell could get at least one because there's 89 students. All right, so everybody can at least get one. So that's a new thing I noticed. So here's a new question. Will there be enough ice cream sandwiches for every student to receive 3? So we know that there are 192 ice cream sandwiches that were bought, but we need to know, we also know that there's 89 students that are going to be there. So what we can do is we can multiply the 89 students, and if every student, every one of them is going to get 3, you've got to multiply it by 3 to determine if there's going to be enough. So 89 times 3, I broke it up the same way. I did the same strategy, but at this point you could use whatever. All right, and if I do 80 times 3 and 9 times 3, I would get, let's see. I can't see my work down there. Oopsie. Go back. Well, let's do it this way. 80 times 3, that'd be 240. I can't see it, so I'm just going to do it in my head. 240 plus 27. So that's 267. All right, so 267 is what they would need if everybody got 3. So they don't have enough. They only have 192. All right, so they don't have enough for them to have 3. All right, let's see. So how many boxes should the PTA purchase if they only want each student to receive one ice cream and have as few as possible left over? All right, so we know there's 89 students. So what we need to do is think about all of our multiples of 8. So that's because the box comes in packages of 8, and you can't go to the store and open up the box and say, oh, well, I only need this many extra to make 89. No, you'd have to buy another box. So let's think about our multiples of 8. Here they are over here. And we know we need 89. So when I go down my times tables here, all right, I get to 88. But if I only bought 88, that one little kid would not get an ice cream, and that would not be nice. So I've got to buy this box right here. All right, I've got to buy 12 boxes of 8. And let's see. Yep. So that would give me 96. I would have extras, but that's still the one I'd have to buy to make sure everybody got one. Alrighty. Let's see.